Baragos is the first guy I ever saw piss into a snake skin and then drink it out of the snake skin.
Like he made the first freezy that way, like the first yellow freezy.
The yellow
Jesus.
freezy. Intro this? 'Cause I want to talk about hockey too.
Okay, I don't even know how to intro this. I don't even know what this clusterfuck of a thing is.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts, so just tell them what's up.
Yeah, because you don't have a name for the podcast.
I don't. I mean, like, okay, I don't even know. See, this
what's up, guys? The hiatus is over. We back and bringing it back to you better than ever. It's pretty much
that's what I'm talking about.
That's all I need to know.
The boy Steven, aka What Up Warner, aka related to Wale. What's up, guys?
It's actually my cousins.
How's it going, guys?
That's not a joke, is it?
You see the vibes?
I hope it's not a joke. You see the vibes? Look at the headphones, though.
He's wearing
times two, twice as efficient.
Times two. No, the biggest topic here is we finally got you on the fucking podcast, dude. A year after the fruition of this podcast, we finally got you on. You were the first guest we ever wanted. And it's been a year.
You gotta understand how flattering
almost to the day.
It's really flattering to know that I'm so well liked. That you guys were like, you know what? I want to kind of the podcast. And then he shows up to the podcast with holes in his jeans. Like, you know, I got
wow, we can really see that.
I blew the crotch right out.
You can really see that.
Nah, I blew the balls right out. and then I patched it with a denim patch. Guess what happened then?
Blew it out again?
Blew the balls right out again. I got big nuts.
Let's get new jeans, dog. What are they? G-Star?
They're $400 Rag and Bones, and they're so comfortable. I'm about to blow the crotch out right here too. I bought a new pair. They just don't fit the same.
I get that.
They're not the same. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of
like on the raw denim kick.
Speaking of styles. Okay.
What are we going? Where are we going here?
Speaking of clothing,
I always get so nervous when he gets look at that look in his eye, dude.
Hey man, I know I'm the guy wearing sweats.
You look great.
Thanks, buddy.
You have big arms.
Thanks, man.
You have big guns.
I appreciate that.
One thing I know about
Top Gun album right behind.
One thing I know about women is women will be like, yeah, but he has big arms though.
That's true.
So you like come to the club in a pair of sweats and they're like, that guy's got big arms.
They're really superficial that way, man. They don't really want to care what you're doing.
Did you just say that women are superficial?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. No, I was ranting earlier on Instagram about Instagram models and
oh yeah,
how they need to fire all their stylists because whoever dresses you Instagram models, they get paid way too much for what they do.
Was there a particular outfit that triggered you?
No, I just follow a lot of Instagram models because I feel like that's like the level of individual in like the hotness level that I want as my wife. So I follow a lot of them. I'm like manifesting.
Right. Like trying to take an average.
Yeah, I feel like the more hot women that I look at every day, the more I'm like manifesting them into my life.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I only want.
Is that a good way to justify it? Like if you're already in a relationship?
I don't know what that is.
What? I was like,
who am I even talking to? I should have known that.
No, seriously. No. I just feel like you can manifest anything. So like I'm following a lot of extremely attractive and fit big booty models. But they're like all their bikini shots are great. But all their like non-bikini shots, I'm like, who dressed you? You got dressed at Baby Gap, apparently.
Dress for the job you want, man, not the job you have. So that's why you're following them, because you want that job.
Yeah, I want that job. I want the job of like sleeping with them every night.
If there's anybody in the world that I know who could like make that become a possibility, like a real thing, him right here, the guy next to me.
Hey, listen, I really
like. I don't want to blow up his spot, but like,
I just really and truly believe that anything you want, you can get. You got to go after it. You want a J-Lo? Like A-Rod is not a hot guy. No. Like A-Rod is not like aesthetically good looking. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, they're just my two phones. My two phones both going off.
Jesus Christ!
Don't worry.
A-Rod's the man, dude.
He's the man, but like, he's not attractive enough to get a J-Lo. He had a lot of money, but she had a lot of money too. So how the hell did A-Rod get J-Lo?
I don't know, man.
Like if we're keeping it like 100, half of the women that most of us think are super, super attractive, they probably just ran into an a-hole before you anyway. So their self-esteem is probably not where they want it to be in the first place. So if you just shoot your shot talk to him, it's probably gonna work out better than you thought.
That's one thing I've always heard. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like, just go for it.
We've been telling you that for a long time. We've been telling you that for a long time. That was the raw setup.
no.
I had to knock that one out. That was a raw setup. But no, really, it is. Like anything in life you want, you could knock it out. You just shoot your shot. I like that.
Yeah. Bet.
We only have Steven on the podcast to be the voice of reason.
I'm trying, man.
Literally, literally. Me, Steven, we're very yin and yang. Like he's like he's yeah, you two, yeah,
Good
right.
cop,
Like,
bad cop. We actually had a situation earlier today where I had to be good angel, and I'm not really sure what you were.
the fuck you were doing.
on the other side of the shoulder.
bro, I'm super villain of the year. Okay.
Do tell, bro. Oh, is this like the Instagram story of you?
Nah, I'm just
What happened was,
see what happened was I'm just like, it's about to be 2020. Not to be cliche here, just so you guys know. Disclaimer.
vision,
disclaimer. Not to be cliche. That was hella cliche.
Yeah.
But like,
cliche.
but like, 2020 is coming, and dude, I'm just doing me this year. I'm about to drop all the cliche lines. I'm just doing me this year.
You've never not been doing you.
I'm just doing me this year, and like I just had no remorse this year, and so like I can't talk about it on the podcast because people are gonna watch it. And
I'm so worried about what I say because I'm like I don't want to blow up his spot or like anything.
You can
like
say
that.
anything you want.
So I'm
and
just
I'll
gonna
run with
respond to what you say.
it. No, you say anything you want. I want you to lead the way. And
No.
I'll just stop if I need to. But like I'm gonna do me this year, and like I have no remorse. And so I was sending some texts out today to some people that I probably shouldn't have been texting.
Oh no.
But like I mean, you know,
Try to stop it.
it might. He did. He's like you're.
Probably shouldn't do that.
He's like you're a real life supervillain.
Jesus.
Yo, we need some context though. No names, but some context.
Yeah, are they from here?
man.
From the dot? What's that?
So she's from the Globe.
Okay,
She's
cool.
on the
Hidden
Earth.
location.
And,
that's a start. That's good.
Hey, she's super sweet, and I think she's great. But like, I'm on a mission that few can understand.
She's definitely
right
gonna
now.
listen to this shit.
Just
Right?
looking for something physical with her.
I'm on a mission that few can understand. So I tell all the women that I'm seeing, like, hey, I'm on a mission that few can understand. I don't want anything too serious. I'm really busy on my goals in my life. So like, if you can hang with that, then we can swang and bang. But like, ladies, y'all tell yourself that you want that too, but you don't, and you're lying to yourself, please. And so, so I had to end the thing, but like
That takes a lot to do.
she
that.
was like
That's
she
crazy.
was high key cool, came over, was super low maintenance, the pom pom was flames, and I had to cut it off. But then it just happened to like be her birthday, so I had to text her.
No.
Bro.
It was her birthday.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was her birthday. I'm not. She was.
Okay.
So many layers.
Hang on. She's a great girl.
Okay.
She's super sweet, and it was her birthday today, and she's like 25 or 26 now. I forget. And so I sent her a happy born day with a kiss face. Was the kiss face too far? Once I put the kiss face, that was the moment when Steve said, "You're a real life supervillain."
Jesse, you're a hockey fan. That was the TSN turning point.
Dude,
that was it right there. That was a
it
crucial.
really was
turnover.
though. It really was though. Not gonna lie. I mean, you guys can chime in, but I feel like I wasn't in the wrong there.
Dude, I'm not in any place to chime in on what you do. I let you do what you do. I don't touch that.
We need a word from Steven.
You don't touch
I'm in my
what?
own league. He's so against what happened here.
There's just so much that's gone into every part of the story. I'm just saying, to give you guys a little perspective, I don't want to say being on the opposite side of that necessarily, but you know, women run game too. Lady game, if we want to break
Lady
into
game
that,
is cold.
into that
It is cold,
topic.
yeah.
is
They're the
a
real
whole-
supervillains.
chapter.
They're the real
lady,
supervillains.
lady game is a whole different level. But I'm just saying, there's that weird phase after you stop talking to someone or you've been with for a while or whatever, right? You were together like a couple months and their birthday is like 2 weeks after you break up or you stop talking, where it's like, am I still supposed to? Should I say something? Especially if you end on good terms. So the 3-week ghost to the like pull up half court, happy birthday, how's your life been? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Those little free throw shots,
all
just
the
to kinda
major
like,
days of the year.
because you got a temperature check.
That's
every now
exactly
and then,
it.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you gotta see like, can I still knock this out?
the happy birthday temperature check was perfect as it was. The kiss face at the end, knowing knowing the whole situation and kind of where her head was at was kind of what just made me have to say what I say about the supervillain side of things.
You're a real life supervillain.
I agree, man. You know what? But I will speak to your emotional side, man. Like you just wanna win.
Dude, I always win though.
Okay, so
what's that movie?
But so do they.
What's the movie?
Everyone's winning in this situation.
And he's like, I win. I always win.
Rocky 4.
Yeah, Rocky 4. Yeah. That's me. I'm trying. Is it bad to want to win?
No, man. But like,
Bit of a loaded question.
no. Is bad to want to win? Yeah, man.
You want to succeed,
Leave
right?
some for the rest of us.
And you want to be good at what you do.
You want to be a winner, right?
That's the inner like success seminar Jesse coming
Right?
out.
Oh, but the thing is,
Jake, you want to win, right?
Like
to a degree.
this is me front row at like one of them seminars when you're
I don't like the face.
take my wallet. Here's my money. Take all my money, dude. All of it.
Damn, what are you going?
I was just gonna say. Well, I mean, in that case, they're both winning. You know, especially if you bless with what you do, like it's a win for both.
Here's a point. First of all, respect, because we only hit grand slams. But
Ken Griffey's my cousin.
hey, no bunts, no bunts.
Tatted on my heart.
Yeah, it's on my heart right here, tatted, no bunts.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like when you and a girl like stop seeing each other, I won't say broke up because we weren't like, you're not actually together, but like when you and a girl stop seeing each other, but then like you like spark up the old flame a little bit, and then like you sleep together again, she kind of knows what's up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they get as attached the second time. They're like, he's just trying to sleep with me, like, but I'm down because he's good. But like, they don't like catch feelings as hard.
You don't think so, man? You don't really?
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. People are all about personal growth. You're always a different person the next time you see them.
Oh well, that's true.
I mean, that was
So
deep
maybe
after 2 weeks. Though.
So maybe they're like,
Oh, yeah.
maybe they're
changed
like,
in 2 weeks.
it's been like 3 weeks now. Maybe they're like, oh, maybe he changed in the 3 weeks. Maybe he changed his mind. He had an epiphany.
Yeah, man.
Wrong. Ladies, we're men and we're pigs.
Thank you for just laying the foundation so low for some of the rest of us just to stand a little taller on it. You know what I'm saying?
Jesse, do you consider yourself like a rock star? Like now that you're biting heads off.
Dude, unequivocally yes. Like, if you know me,
Big yes.
if you know me, like, you know that I have a really positive ego.
Mm-hmm. Self-positive and like overall positive.
Overall
Because
positive.
it starts with yourself.
I have an overall positive ego. Like, I'm the biggest man in the room.
That's good. It's a good way to carry yourself.
Yeah, you
You're confident
definitely
with yourself.
exude that for
Steve's
sure.
confused by that question, that comment. He's like, I think I am.
Like,
That's why me and him get
physical
along.
stature, Steve's the biggest man here.
But you're the biggest arms, so it's like, who's to say? Who's to say? But go on. Where are you going with that?
Honestly, dude, I was actually Jake. Before you guys got here, we were having an argument because
Oh,
I love it.
This wasn't really an
This is
argument.
off. This is kind of off, but
He thinks he was arguing with you.
Clearly, it was very one-sided.
Clearly.
he thinks that Harry Styles is a rock star, and I don't think so.
Harry Styles is a. Oh man,
I think he's grown out of pop star. This is the thing.
I just censored myself so hard there.
All right.
It was a hard censor there. I was gonna say something heinous. Dude, Harry Styles, like, anyone in that group is trash. Like,
Bro, your phone.
that
Both
was
of
me.
your phones.
That was Steven
That was
Warner.
Steven.
That was Steven Warner's phone. If you're trying to link up, that someone hit me with. If you're trying to link up,
There's so many messages on both of those phone screens. God damn.
I'm popping. I'm popping.
Two phones and they're loaded
I
with
haven't been like that
messages.
since
I got
grade
one
12
phone screen
BBM.
and it's dry shit.
I didn't even want to see my phone. I just lost my fancy championship.
You still won $3,000. Keep down. Pipe down. Yeah, Steve gets mad when he wins $3,000. Don't worry.
Dude, my NFL team losing on Sunday affects my entire week.
It's
I felt that same way with the Canucks when the Canucks lost the cup. I cried for days.
Yeah, I remember that.
Let's not talk about it. We won tonight, so hell yeah. Edmonton sucks. All you Edmonton fans out there.
Real okay.
Harry Styles. You guys are arguing about Harry Styles?
No, I saw it like some shit the other day. He was on some show, and I was like, he's got a cool vibe.
You said a statement that was you thought he was
I don't remember what
the
I
only
said.
personification of a rock star.
Oh
in
yeah,
the
like
world or something like
our
that.
generation's like rock star.
You ever seen Machine Gun Kelly?
All right.
I don't know, man. He's kind of dirty. I mean, not to.
He said like the closest thing is like Post Malone, but I don't think he like carries that vibe.
What about Posty? Posty's
like
a rock
he
star.
is, but I don't know. There's something about like I don't know, man. I wouldn't even know how to like put it into words. I can't even like.
Harry Styles is not a rock star. Harry Styles is a now washed up pop star.
He's kind of a fashion icon, though.
Is he?
I don't
Yeah,
know, man.
his
He's
hair.
like pretty. I think he's bigger now solo than One Direction like ever.
That
was.
always happens though.
And like definitely the biggest one that's gone solo.
That's always happens when the people leave the group and then one guy just blows up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
man.
already the lead anyways.
But like some bands didn't happen. Like no one left Backstreet Boys and got it popping.
That's true. Yeah, they all.
Nick
fizzled.
Carter was, but arguably Aaron Carter got more popping than his
Then
big bro.
Nick Carter. Yeah,
How weird is that guy looking right now?
You talking to Bahar right now?
he's name dropping
Okay,
on the
cool.
internet. Am I gonna have to censor that out?
I don't think
Oh,
so.
we'll just have to
I
cut
mean,
that
probably
out.
should.
I don't think so.
I'll drop a little beep, a little censor beep.
You talking to Skirt right now?
Yeah.
Mad stories to share.
But like yeah, and like no one left the Spice Girls and got it popping.
Some of them got hitched to pretty rich husbands. One of them.
I mean, high key, she was the hottest too. Posh Spice was the hottest.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just like solely based just like off his sound and his music. I was like, in
Hang on,
comparison to
you
like
listen
an
to-
older generation's
you
rock
listen-
star, it's like this. He's the closest
Do you
to.
listen to Harry Styles?
Yeah,
That says a lot. that says a
I
lot.
listen to music, Jess.
That says a lot. Listen to Harry Styles. Yeah.
Jesse, you might be the highest in the room. He is the softest in the room.
Okay. Now, when you said highest, you meant like
I know you are like 13 years sober of everything.
I'm hella sober.
Don't worry.
Hey, today's podcast sponsored by Flow Water,
Nice, dude.
fully alkaline.
Can we drop sponsors?
Yeah, of course we're not sponsored.
Also-
and the way we speak, we're not gonna get sponsored.
It's also sponsored by Household Records. Household,
In
a
your
family
household.
record label. You got to plug people on your podcast. That's how you get it popping. That's how you get people to share your podcast.
Yeah, no, we're working on
Alright,
that. That's
follow
like
me
what
on
I was trying to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Follow me on the gram.
Yeah. Guy's gonna plug his gram now.
Yeah, at What Up Warner.
At What Up Warmer.
At What Up Warner. What Up Warmer.
Spit it out, man.
Oh my
Steven
goodness.
like Spielberg.
What?
Warner like Warner Brothers.
How do you guys feel about veganism?
Not into it.
Oh man, that came up at a business lunch I was at today.
Okay. Oh, yeah. What happened there?
Me and some folks from an office building that I work at. I don't know a lot of their names. We had lunch at Cactus.
Ooh, okay.
One of them like heavily vegan.
No, but some dude was talking about it, and
People
I
should
said,
do it.
Sidebar: Cactus has this new crispy prawn sushi roll. Fire.
Yeah, I gotta plead ignorance because I've never left the airport in Toronto. Do you guys have Cactus Club in Toronto?
Yeah, but
There's
I
one.
actually had it here. I had a lunch with my good friend Emma, and I had the steak and sushi, and the crispy prawn roll was legendary.
Nice. It's
Sorry.
like my favorite spot.
What happened with the vegan stuff?
Well, they were just saying they were talking about it, kind of chirping it, but like to actually be fully vegan,
It's hard.
that's
not
down, that's
healthy.
down to every product you use, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's hard.
My opinion is like I think you like people should try it.
Keith was
And
talking there, but you cut him off. Go ahead.
Yeah, we do that. It's our thing.
You don't like Keith. I got it.
People should try it, but it like I thought everybody knew like it's unhealthy to do as like a full-time thing for like a long period of time.
Oh,
Back that up with facts.
Like not
Yeah, I was just saying.
back that up. Yeah.
well because you're not getting your certain
protein.
sources of like vitamins and minerals from just like plant-based products.
I reckon they've done enough homework. It's 2019 that they probably know what mushrooms got tons of protein, right?
What's not protein? Like protein's not the issue. And I'm not a nutritionist here, which is why I
Keith
don't want to
gets
get into
this
this.
this certain look he does. This certain like
about me.
this certain like
I don't know.
I was like,
Like I know everything about
It's
what we're
like,
about to talk about.
I think it's 2019, Jacob. Jake, if that is your real name.
I was like,
It's not.
As a personal trainer,
just
I'm just gonna
Jake?
Dude,
set this up.
we go back to time, bro. Daycare, and you don't even know.
Let's go. We used to all love your mom.
All right.
We were like 4 years old. We were like, who's that pretty lady?
Steven, you train? You train people? You into?
I ran track and field in college.
We got
I was
off
a
the
personal
vegan
trainer
thing, I got a little bit.
for several years. We just dropped our fitness app. Speaking of
Plugging.
Plug it.
plugs, We Strive. Check it out on your local platform. Go find me.
Does it have vegan workouts?
Yes, all of our workouts are actually vegan and gluten free.
Hey,
Non-GMO workouts.
the reason why I brought it up is because I've been having several debates lately about this topic.
What's her name, man?
And I can't drop names, apparently. We're censoring names.
Well, that's up to you.
But no, here's
I
the
feel like
thing.
what we were talking about before, you shouldn't drop names, but now you totally can.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't care what you do on the earth. Literally. Within again, general confines. Like, don't. There's a long list.
We got it.
There's a long list. Yeah. But like, I don't care what you do on the earth. I don't care. I don't care if you're gay, straight, religious. I don't care what country you're from. I don't care what planet you're from. I don't care what your diet is. I don't care what your fashion is, unless you're like one of those Instagram models and you got a wax stylist. I don't care what you do. But please stop trying to preach to me about it. Don't preach to me about it. I don't preach to you guys about what I want to do. I just live my life.
Facts.
Would you consider it preaching if I sat down one day and I was like, you know what? I feel really good, Jesse. Thanks for asking. I've been doing like a vegan thing. Is that preaching?
No, because you're not like, you need to do it.
Yeah, it's that like you need to try it, and like the way you do this thing now is like the wrong way to do it. You should do it this way.
It's like, oh, you eat chicken?
Did you know chicken?
Do you know how they kill the chickens? No, I don't. I don't care to. I like to eat the chicken. Oh, do you know how they kill the cow? I'm like, you know what? I love animals. If you had to kill the cow yourself, could you kill and eat it? No. No, I could not.
People do that.
I would be the first one out on Survivor.
Dude, me too. I'd be like, no way, man.
Hey,
I also wouldn't eat pig rectum, so it's like different thing. But like people love to. The reason why this came up actually is because my good friend Tyler, real name Devin, call him Tyler.
What?
Why would you? Devin's a cool name. I like Devin a lot more.
His rap name was Tyler Sky.
Oh, I know Tyler.
I still get confused by that.
Right?
Anyway,
I don't
dope
know what to call him.
photographer.
He's
His
an
name's-
amazing photographer.
His name's Devin.
Nice.
At Shop by Devin plug. And he photographed. He photographed a protest at the art gallery, and there's a sign, and the sign said, "Eating meat is killing the fucking planet." And I was like, bit rash, no?
I remember you posted on this.
Yeah.
I like what you said.
And
Do something
my
about it.
post said, "Bring me a solution, not a colorful sign."
Yeah.
And then it sparked a lot of actually great conversations.
Do you get a
with
lot
people.
of DMs?
I got a lot of DMs, but a lot of people their first comment was like, "Just don't eat meat," or like, "It's really simple, just don't eat meat." And I was like,
It's not that.
again, like, this is not a solution. But after like talking about it, it was actually very constructive, and this is what protests are supposed to do, is spark conversation.
Yeah.
But I just truly believe there's like 1,000 people at the art gallery with signs like this: "Don't eat meat," and then they go home and just watch Netflix. Like, you don't actually do anything to help at all. And so I got some strong debates. I'm like, do you guys understand that if you stop all animal agriculture, that you lose 1 billion jobs in the globe? 1 billion jobs gone. Not to mention the multiple billions of revenue that goes into the global economy in animal agriculture. So it's not just as simple as let's not eat meat.
Yeah, it's like an entire ecosystem in itself.
That's the whole thing.
Industry in itself.
I do believe that cattle farming and commercial cattle farming is, of course, killing the ozone with gases and XYZ. But like, what's the actual solution to the problem?
That's not the biggest one.
Of what?
Like,
Ozone
cattle
killer?
farming is not on the grand scheme of things. Like,
No, I
keep farming cattle.
I totally agree.
Shipping has got to be the first thing that's got to go.
I agree. I totally agree. But when they're talking in the animal agriculture realm,
Oh yeah, it produces a lot of gas.
right? And so, but that's not a solution. Just stop eating meat. Cool. I actually enjoy eating meat. Well, it's not good for you. Well, a lot of things are not good for you. Yeah, but red meat causes cancer. So does my AirPods.
Yeah.
I still use
everything does.
I still use those motherfuckers. Don't I?
Statistically, you'll die with it if you live to old age.
You're probably gonna get
Everybody
cancer.
gets it.
You're probably gonna get fucking cancer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's my whole thing on the preaching thing. If people like just love to like preach their own beliefs upon you, and it's like, dude, I don't care what you do, just don't preach to me, dude.
Yeah.
I think
I'm not gonna get into religion and politics on the podcast because that'll
That's
go
a risky.
that'll go
I
sideways.
think the best way to hammer home your argument is just believing it yourself and just like maybe
Live
just
that way.
keep it that level.
Yeah.
Keep it in your own bubble and just like really believe in it. People wonder, oh wow, what's working for him?
Well, like you said, like if I'm like, hey Keith, what's up? You're like, oh, I'm just doing my thing. Cool, how you been? I've been really good. Oh, cool, that's great. What are you up to? Hey, you know what? I started this vegan diet. Oh, amazing.
And if you want to dig deeper, I'll tell you more.
How's that going? Cool. Well, how'd you start that? What's going on? And people that actually care are going to be inquisitive and you're going to be able to talk about it. And maybe you spark the brain that sparks the brain. But don't be like, oh, eating meat, killing the fucking
You're gonna
planet.
order the burger?
You eat veal? I'm like, yeah. Do you know that veal is a baby cow?
Feels the best.
I'm like, yeah. It's actually the most tender of the meats.
The cutest animals taste the best.
Do you eat foie gras?
Nah, I don't fuck with that.
Oh, foie gras is amazing. You just don't like it?
I mean, is it goose liver?
What they do is they put a duck, right, in a box
Yeah.
with the head poking out. And they force feed it
Nice.
until the liver is about to like explode. Then they chop the head off,
Boom.
harvest the liver, and then they fucking cook it and they puree it. And it's like a little patty, almost like a satay. It's actually really good. It's very fatty and ducky. It's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing.
The more you know.
Yeah. But they're like, you eat foie gras, it's so inhumane. I'm like, I know it is.
But God, it's good.
But damn, that shit's good. Come on.
Good for us for coming up with that.
Yeah, Jesus
You ever
Christ.
stop and think about like all the different food combinations and be like, yo, somebody was the first person to go, hey, I want to eat this pig intestine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was always like a first.
Yeah, it was X Factor. That was the first. that was the first ever
That's
pig
true.
intestine.
Reality TV just
They were giving
ruined.
it to the poorest boy in the block, and they're just like, he's gonna eat it, and he's like, you know, it's actually not bad.
No, like, no way.
Right?
No way.
There's no way.
It's the first guy that ate bull testicles. You know,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
they were like,
Bear Grylls.
"Yo, Bear Grylls is the first guy I ever saw piss into a snake skin, and then drink it out of the snake skin."
Like he
hours
made the first freezy that way, like the first yellow freezy.
The yellow snake
Jesus.
skin freezy.
The first person to do a lot of things is super brave. Like,
Well, you
evolution
know,
in itself is kind of.
I just love the like, oh, you shouldn't do that, and you're like, but it's like I like to.
But I like
Oh my God, you slept with Stephanie? She has fake everything. You're like, it was good. It was really good. It's just like,
Before we were like,
I don't
so
even-
progressive. We go back again.
Yeah, now we're back.
I was like, man, we had a really good topic about something. I forgot my train of thought, but
Man, yeah, see, this is what happens.
yeah.
And then we're like, oh, we'll come back to this. We just don't.
oh, what I was gonna say is solution oriented versus problem oriented people, right?
Oh,
We're like,
okay.
oh,
Yeah.
hey, like, oh my God, like you eat meat, like you're part of the problem. Versus, okay, what would be your solution to fix it, right? Because it's so easy to add to our different problems or things going on, but nobody wants to put like the mental energy into fixing stuff, right?
well, and just like that whole mentality is just so negative.
Yeah.
You eat meat, you're part of the problem. You are projecting negativity on me. You're part of the problem, actually, motherfucker.
But not just like in food, but like life or business or relationships or whatever realm you want to be in on that.
This guy's so
That's
progressive.
true.
You know?
I actually say that a lot. Working in like team environments at work and stuff.
For sure in team environment.
Just like, are you a part of team problem or are you part of team solution?
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please talk to me about it.
Yeah, we have man. I remember one of our conferences where one of our senior managers like, hey, there's two types of people, right? The person that lights up the room when they walk in it, or the person who lights it up when they leave it, right? That always kind of stuck with me a little bit too. But
we always light it up, kid.
You guys either got assets or liabilities.
Hey, me and my guy Warner always light that bitch.
Man, hey, that's a different topic because some of them liabilities is a little fun. We're gonna keep it a buck. But yeah, just being part of solutions on stuff, right? I try not to. Anytime there's a problem or something's coming up, I always want to.
Resync the camera.
Just figure everything out.
I was confused while he snapped there. But he was like, "Get off your phone." Sorry, Steven.
Continue with your thought.
No, we're good.
I
was just talking about like more solutions, right?
He was hammering it home.
Talking about like really good things here, and Jesse's just not about it.
I mean, I love me and Steve. This is why me and Steve get along because like
it's not new to us.
Me and Steve always.
I gotta be rude to Jesse for one moment.
Hey,
Steven's gonna look a girl in the eyes when he meets him. Jesse's just looking everywhere else.
That's not rude to me. That's not rude at all. Listen,
the eyes are my favorite part of a woman.
I mean, Steve might get laid from this podcast. Actually, that's the funny part, though. They're gonna be like, that guy in the black hoodie, he's a pig, and no one should ever sleep with him.
Like, that's Jake.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry, I'm a nice guy.
You're almost too nice, though. That's
half the problem.
Part of the problem.
Man, that's me.
Nah, like here's the thing. Like, this isn't gonna go well.
Choose that.
I love that.
Pause. I'm gonna set the phone down. I'm gonna need a mental energy thing.
You know, I'm in the gym.
How do I save this?
I'm in the gym, and Steven's like my lawyer. He's like gonna address the press after my press conference. Like, actually, he didn't mean to say that part. The context was off. You didn't hear it right. No.
I'm waiting for him to just like lean forward and just go.
No, he would though.
Like no.
He would though. He'd be like, "Ooh, bro, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that." And normally I do it still. No, but like I'll be in the gym, and like I'm in the gym the day before I flew here. I'm in the gym. I walk in the gym, and there's always this crazy, insanely hot chick, Taylor, and she used to date like Norman Powell from the Raptors. She's just an absolute rocket.
How do you follow that, dude?
I don't, but my trainer told me, so that's how I knew. I
meant like physically, like it's like playing the Joker after Heath Ledger. How do you do that?
First of all, I believe that Norman Powell and his bow-legged ass probably doesn't throw dick very well. Okay, so I'm just saying. That's just, Norm, sorry, keep throwing that 3-ball though. You're doing good right now. Was that too much? Either way. Anyway, so I'm in the gym, and Taylor's there, and she's super banging. But I walk in, and there's this other chick, and she's wearing shorts that, like, are barely covering any of her skin. And, of course, like, me and my good friend Josh, like, we're, of course, staring. Because you can't not. We're trying to,
probably what it was worn for.
First of all, we're looking at her assets, which are of high value.
There's only so many things you can look at in a room.
Exactly. And then second of all, we're also trying to figure out why the hell she wore that to the gym.
You know what?
But then women will be like, don't objectify us. And we're like, look what she's wearing.
I don't know if that's a good enough argument, though, man.
What do you want me to do? I walk in the gym and you're wearing that?
I changed what I wore to the gym, man. I was sick of people looking at my groin area. We used to wear little running shorts.
Yeah, like Saltro?
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. If someone worked in a gym, there's a fine line, right? Like not even a woman like being dressed up or being objectified, just people in general. Like if I go to the gym, I'm wearing a Borat Speedo. Not only is it not sanitary for gym equipment, but I'm probably gonna get some looks if I'm doing hip thrust.
I would love to see you in the Borat Speedo in the gym. That'd be fire.
You gotta be hitting 3 wheels on the hip thrust, though. You gotta be like putting up weight. People are like, okay, I get it.
I get it. He needs the space. I get it. It's fine.
3 wheels on the hip thrust. No, but I'm just saying, like, don't do that. You can't be like, don't objectify us. It's like, well, don't wear that to the fucking gym. Please.
One thing I've noticed though is they always like rebuttal with the same thing, and it's always that like we don't wear it for you, we wear it like to feel cute for us. I'm like,
I'm all for that.
That's
I
like
want,
the go. Yeah,
that's
I
the
agree.
go-to rebuttal.
That's like the go out. Like, oh, girls are stepping out.
Yeah.
Girls get cute for other girls. They don't do it for guys.
I love it. I love the confidence that you have to wear those shorts that are literally nothing on
Just
you.
underwear.
I love the confidence.
Just the
I do it.
functionality
I do
don't
it for
make sense.
me. I do it for me to feel sexy and to look good. Cool. I'm gonna stare at that. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stare at that.
I'm gonna stare at you. Not enough that you're gonna notice me staring, but like I'm like. What are you talking about?
I have to tread what I say because apparently I'm bad at this. Let's
happened?
like say some dumb shit in
No,
response.
You're doing a good job.
You do?
Oh yeah, apparently.
Oh,
Just
okay.
keeping it real.
Yeah.
Don't. But this
According to past episodes.
this is the division of the podcast right here. There's like a line right here. It's just like it's like reason and morals, and then it's just like me and Jake.
It's like, yeah,
Is
it's
that
like
by
Guys are just
design?
like,
it's like the two dudes on the left shoulder and then the two on the right shoulder. It's
Keith, I didn't
what the fuck?
know if I'd ever see you aggressive
Damn.
making real aggressive jerking off motion in my presence, but that was good.
yo,
though.
that's like honestly though, that personified exactly what you're saying.
I got a glimpse into Keith's life right there. He's like, oh yeah, nice
Jesus.
outfit.
Just hit Jesse with the vinegar stroke.
That was
Oh.
that's right. Hey man,
I had to say something controversial. I'm sorry.
yeah,
There it is. Finally, we got something in there.
That right is.
that wasn't even controversial.
No,
though.
we got more
I just
to
said women shouldn't try to be objectified, and I also brought up vegan protesters, and I also brought up. Don't worry, Steve. Also, don't call him Steve.
I didn't plan on it.
He doesn't like that.
I added a hard N to the back of Steve. Because I was like, oh, shoot, he thinks going by Steven.
He does though. He does though. You call him Steve.
I called you Jess one time, and you're like,
He just did it.
I just did it.
but I've known him since he was like 3 years old. So
I know mad women named Jess too, so I can't do it. That's weird.
yeah.
The whole like Steve or Steven thing. It's so random.
He's sensitive.
You guys remember growing up? There was a show called Blue's Clues.
Hell yeah.
Some of y'all remember Blue's Clues. And
First of all,
our
who the
protagonist,
fuck watched Blue's Clues?
nobody.
Did you not?
But that was
No, dude.
no.
Get the fuck outta here.
That's my point. That was our age bracket. So look, the protagonist. I guess Blue is probably the protagonist.
How old are you?
Whatever.
I guess I'm old.
29.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I'm.
You look way younger than that.
Yeah,
Someone today or yesterday
do
was getting
too.
my dreads redone, and lady was doing my dreads. Was like, yeah, you know, because my daughter, you and my daughter, and blah blah blah. I'm like, how old do you think I am? She's like 20, 21.
Jeez.
Whoa.
I was like, what?
Damn.
I was like,
nothing like that.
because her daughter was like 20. I'm like,
You don't look 21.
I'm like, that's what I said. I'm like,
You don't
I'm
look 21 at
about
all.
to be like 30, which is very weird feeling.
So
But
sorry if that was like really rude. If I was just like, how old are you?
nah, dude, it's don't bother me.
How old is you?
Keep the apologizes way.
Where your age at?
What's your age at?
Age at?
I've been told, you know, black don't crack, so I'm trying to live up to that. But
Dude,
20,
Nas
21
Nas
was-
still looks like he's 20 years old.
It's crazy.
He actually has a
Did
he actually
just
had
have his,
he actually has
his
a
50th birthday.
he actually has a Nas has a line. Still look 20, still get money. It's true because he looks like hella young still.
Yeah. We were on mad good topics before that. But yeah, anyway, she thought it was like 2021. I was like, Steve. Anyway, so Blue's Clues. See, what happened was, so main dude, his name was probably Steven, but they call him Steve. So when people would call me, you know, when you're a kid and people would call me Steve, I just associate with Blue's Clues. I'm like, I don't want to be nothing like that guy. Don't you call me Steve?
There's a lot of good Steves out there though.
Probably.
Steve Irwin.
That was the first one I was going to.
That's because you're Australian.
Steve Harvey.
All right.
No, what?
Okay, everyone just look at Jake and just the guy's Australian. Okay.
Hey,
You're
yo, shout out,
hang on,
shout
you're
out to,
Australian?
you said Steve Harvey?
No.
What's your background?
English? I'm English.
Really?
Yeah.
Me too. I literally my whole life since you were 3, I thought that you were Australian.
Nah,
I was like,
Or like Kiwi or something.
not even a little bit. Keith would sell it more than me.
I guess
He's got a
I
great
guess
Australian accent.
Hearst is like
It's super English.
hella British. Okay.
Yeah. Super white and weird.
Super white,
diversity
yeah.
within white.
Can we talk about how like
Diversity within white.
fucking
We're
like
happily all there. in the
you
same
look like
class.
you sound like an
Yeah.
heir to a throne with a last name like Doherty. Doherty.
Doherty. Yeah.
Doherty.
Yeah, well, my dad that's my dad's adopted name. My dad's real last name is Houdon, which is French. My mom's last name is Matkin, hella British. But Doherty is actually Irish, but it's an adopted name. It's a facade.
It's a big facade.
but I rep it hard. Okay.
Yeah, it's your fucking artist name, basically.
Yeah, I'm looking at an artist name change.
No way, you can't do that
No, he
now.
was just J Doe. Like, where the Doe at? You know?
Yeah, but J Doe like is like just hella generic, and it's kind of that time has passed.
The time has
we
passed.
leveled up.
Yeah, what are you gonna do now? I think it's a age of just like using your real
Breaking
name.
I
news
might just go
on
by
the
Jesse Doherty. Yeah,
podcast.
I might just go by Jesse. But
Like
my
artist names are so.
my
played
good
now.
friend Shy Mate wants me to go by something like President Jesse, or like Emperor Jesse.
This is breaking news on
Are
the
you a
podcast.
battle rapper? Like,
Chairman
I don't-
Jesse's better than President.
Yo, Chairman.
Chairman Jesse.
Way better than
Oh
President.
my
or-
God!
sure.
Hang on, I'm gonna text Shy right now.
yeah.
Yo.
Let's get into this. So for people that don't know, which I mean, we don't have any viewers, so people probably wouldn't know.
Chairman Doe.
Like,
I don't know.
Mr. Jesse Doherty right here,
Chairman
aka
Does.
J Doe, aka Get Money Doe.
Yo, Get Money Doe
He
might be.
said, I got 16 for him.
That might be it. Get Money Doe might be the new
Makes
one.
music, has been making music since what? How long you been making music?
You gave him a kazoo.
2007.
Damn.
He said, I got that recorder in 6th grade. It's been a rap ever since.
Chairman, I like Chairman Jesse. That shit's hot.
Then hot cross buns.
Yo, I've been rapping since Hot Cross. I've been
guys do that
rapping.
in Canada?
I've been
They give
rapping
you guys
since.
recorders?
This is the song that never ends.
Guitars, man.
They give you guys guitar.
This is the song that never ends, and it goes on, my friend. Some people started singing it, and don't know what it was, and never ever singing it like that. The song that never ends. Yeah.
That was tight.
Yeah.
gonna
Basically,
cut that out and
don't
sample
call me
that.
Steve because I'm not with Blue's Clues.
Anyway, yeah, we get back to that.
No, Steve.
Dude, Steve Irwin, Steve Harvey,
Oh, first and
Steve
foremost,
Nash.
shout out to Steve Harvey just for being another black guy with the name Steve. So I can always reference
Your
that.
name's Steven, so it's different.
I think, is his legal name Steve or Steve? I'm gonna
Gotta
figure
be.
this
There's
out.
no way he was born a baby
No,
named Steve.
I know a guy named Steve. His legal name is Steve.
That's cool.
STEVE. Steve.
Yes, and it's mad confusing.
Man, we're
Also,
tossing around a
I'm
lot
just-
of good names right now.
Look, I just want to address another thing. If your name is Steven, but it's really Stefan, your name is Stefan. Because what sound does a PH make? It's not a Steven sound. I gotta figure out Steve Harvey.
Not
right
a
now.
Steve.
I'm with you though. That's true. If your name is spelled with a PH, your name is not Steven.
It's Stefan.
You're lying to yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually
Yeah,
it's actually
you should seek
Steven.
help.
No, it's not Stefan. No, you're lying. You're a liar.
What sounds a PH make?
Steph.
I love how we're slandering people's names now.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Yo, fuck you, Stefan.
Yo, try growing up with a name that's the name of every Australian uncle that ever existed.
Like
His name
like
is
Keith?
Steve Harvey.
Like Keith.
Imagine growing up with the name like from the scene in Family Guy. They literally say the worst name ever.
It was my name.
It was your name.
It was my name. Yeah, I remember watching that episode of Family Guy. Like, what's the ugliest male first name?
First name
It
is
was like Keith. I was like,
Like imagine living life after that. Like
It's
going through-
not though. It's not like Chad.
worse names.
Chad is the ugliest.
I dig my name, dude. I dig how it's spelt. I was like, that's so. It's
You know,
so
to this
weird.
day, it's been 10 plus years, and I still like forget how to spell your name.
It's E before I.
Sometimes I'll put I before E.
Like
And I'll be like, wait, and in my head, I'm
you're-
like, no, that's Keith.
you're Keith.
Name your,
It's
name
my
your
friend
first child
Keith.
Keith.
It's my friend Keith.
Keith.
And I
Yo,
catch myself.
Keith.
Keith Profitane.
Keith Profitane. Yo, Profitane. What's up, bruh?
Yeah, music is your lane. I'll do the impressions.
Stick to
Thanks,
it.
buddy.
I do a pretty strong like Serbian.
Oh, I don't.
And
that is the biggest like pot of just chili because it's everything. You could be Arabic with it.
I
You
do
could be Arabic with
I
that
do
Serbian.
I do a
man.
pretty strong Serbian, and I do a really strong
You actually
Christopher
do.
Walken. So
Okay, let's hear.
I was
Christopher
waiting
Walken
for you
first.
to say something wild. I was waiting for that. I do a great stormtrooper.
I used to be able to do a good Chewbacca, but I can't anymore.
I'm a situational
That sucks.
Chewbacca.
Circumstances might arise where circumstances might arise where I might do a good Chewbacca. No,
But this ain't it.
Never mind.
you know, Keith, I don't know
That's all it took.
what you do to time.
4 years up my asshole with this watch.
There was 3 mice in the barrel. Cream. 2 mice drowned.
Drowns.
2 mice drowned.
You're actually
Third-
really good at
That's
that.
really
Third
good.
mouth. I was on a boat. I looked down. in the water.
It's because your voice is the same. Like
There's a
It's same like
a
octave.
horse swam from shore.
You ever seen Deer Hunter?
I love that. It's
drowned.
the most annoying cadence.
That's
Oh my
upsetting.
god.
You know, you get the pan, Jake, oil.
We got a buddy who can do.
I was gonna say,
Joe
Steven, start
Swanson.
spitting a beat over there. It's just a nice slow one.
What were you saying there, Keithy?
Oh, Joe Swanson.
We got a buddy who can do a really good Joe Swanson and Stewie Griffin.
That's actually really good, dude.
Who?
Sure, I can do something.
Matt.
You
Oh.
can't do any. You don't do accents.
I'll learn some stuff.
You got to learn a couple accents.
Well, some accents
All
can
right.
be deemed highly offensive.
How you doing?
That's true. That's
Hey,
true.
what are you doing?
All right, how you doing?
What are you doing?
All right, how you doing? That's our CEO, Ilya
That's
Orlovich.
what I said that.
All right, how you doing?
What are you doing?
Steven, how you doing?
Where's this guy from?
I'm doing great, Ilya. You're doing great. That's great to hear. Your results are terrible, but great to see you.
So he's like block country. He's like
He's from Montenegro. He's actually the king of Montenegro.
weird.
I'm
Like
Not
he,
like
Word.
I'm
not
staying-
like
I am-
crowned just
I am-
yet, but
I
like
am staying out
like
of
he was
this.
marching into Croatia
I
with
am-
Slobodan.
no, but
Not
like
in this.
but if you like were to go to Montenegro, like and you say Ilya Orlovich, they're like they give you free stuff. Like if you're like yeah,
Trying to
that,
think
if you're like
any
yeah,
other
like
accent I can
if you're like yeah, that's my uncle. They'd be like he owns everything here. So what do you want for free?
What do you want?
You
I'm
want
gonna do. I'm
you
doing
want
it.
you want the
We're
girls.
doing
You
it.
want
I know what my 2020 is consisting of.
what
Going to Montenegro.
with me? Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, hey, I'm Jesse Doherty. Yeah, my uncle is Ilya Orlovich. They'll be like, all right, he owns this bar. I'll be like, I know.
It's why I'm here.
Everything on the house
That's
for you.
exactly what-
Everything on the house for you. And I'll be like, perfect.
You think I just stumbled upon Montenegro? No, that's why I'm here.
I'm here.
And then I'll get a call from
I know.
then I'll get a call from Ilya like, you're fired. I'll be like, but Ilya, you said you loved me and hugged me last time I saw you. He'll be like, I know. That's
Yeah, but then I got this statement here that I'm looking at.
That's what evoked.
The fuck is this?
No, I'm really uncomfortable. Tell me.
I don't evoke that. Steven, Ilya's not gonna fire you. He's not even gonna see this podcast. And if he does, like that's
Probably
good.
already seen it.
Yo, that's he has that
My
kind of
phone's going off.
he
Very
has
soon.
that kind of power.
He's patched
The
into the
results are
camera.
in Jesse. Steven's in
Yo,
Is his name Elliot or whatever?
Ilya,
Ilya?
Elliot. Yo, Ilya.
I was gonna do
What-
my like
what?
Steve Harvey had his show where he'd like bring guests on, and I was Maury.
I'd be such a great show host.
Ellen.
Steve Wilkos. There's another one.
Who the hell's that? What?
Steve Wilkos?
Yeah.
He was like Jerry Springer. He was one of Jerry Springer's body.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, he's the big bald
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
He like the spin-off.
Yo, Jerry Springer back in the day used to be wild.
Yeah.
Springer, I think it.
That
He like
whole-
birthed Maury, man.
You think Springer birthed Maury?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Maury like.
I don't know who was first. I don't know the timelines. I don't know none of that. I'm just saying, seeing a lot of those people's lives really. I'm a pretty big observational learner, and I can tell you, I learned a lot of what not to do in my life based on some of the things I saw there in those shows.
I preferred watching Maury. Like, the lie detector test determined that was a lie.
There's more drama.
Some of those runoffs are pretty legendary.
That's the people's court.
Deshonda,
Yeah.
People's court.
Deshonda, you said that you didn't sleep with those three guys. The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
But it's
She
so
runs off,
sad
all three of the
when you
dudes are
can't
like-
find the dad, though.
Yo,
Like,
yeah,
can't
Dab's
Do
hide
you
it.
guys ever see like in those shows they always disclaim like, "Hey, so we are able to modify."
I farted. Yeah, that's what happened.
I was like, did a dog fucking bark?
They say, "Hey, we are able to modify the results of the lie detector test for ratings." Like where they say like some of that stuff.
No way.
So like Daquan was actually the father.
It could have been.
Just for shits, eh?
They probably tell them afterwards, "Hey, so I know we just like ruined your life, but
What happened, Jake?
I'm over here with it.
Great rating.
I'm over here with it.
I'm out.
man, Jake trying to breathe."
Keith, don't talk about just for shits.
Yo, Jeremiah.
He just did that.
Can you imagine?
Jeremiah has this line in one of his songs, and he says, "She's in the bathroom and she always with the shits." And I'm like,
What?
I'm like, hang on, Jeremiah. But he's saying it like, no,
Yeah.
no. He says, she's in the bathroom because she always with the shits. Like it's like a dope metaphor. He's saying like she's always with it, like she's always cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But, like,
the double entendre.
The double entendre is like, oh, your girl always has diarrhea problems.
I just can't believe you come on. We
Oh,
finally get you
man.
on here and you just come in here and bust ass.
I'm so happy we brought
Can
this
we
up.
talk about
Ladies, you guys fart and shit.
I thought you
Just
were
so
one of
you
the people
guys
that
know.
didn't.
Oh, dude, they
Yeah,
know.
for sure.
Just so you guys
I
know, because you guys are still tripping. Hey, the first time that you go, ladies, the first time that you go and hang out with a guy and you're at his house and you're like, I have to take a shit. Just go do it, okay? Because we're gonna still sleep with you.
I don't know.
It's not a problem.
I'm a pretty private pooper.
Okay, let me quiz you. You gotta go to your house, and she goes and takes a shit. She comes back. You gotta wash it. It smells like shit. Do you just like not sleep with her now?
No, dude, it's about the breath actually. Like for breath.
I wouldn't care.
Well, first of all,
we don't give a shit. No pun intended. Steven?
No, never mind. I was about to.
Here comes the voice of reason.
No, I was gonna. What I was about to say just sounded like BS. No pun intended.
It's like.
So I was like,
Steven's here. What?
well, first of all, if she's over at my house, we've obviously been married for some time. Hi, Grandma.
I don't have guests.
I don't have female guests until marriage. Wow, my roommate is gonna watch this and laugh. She's gonna be like, "Yeah."
No, I know. I didn't know where to go with this.
My roommate is literally the MVP of the earth.
Yeah, she seems cool.
She's literally the MVP of the entire globe.
Bomb food from what
Like
I've seen.
she's
Yeah, she seems like a bomb cook.
she's a bomb. A lot of things. She's a bomb cook. She's just a bomb friend. She's a bomb. Like she gives great advice. I don't always take it.
Yeah,
Actually,
Streets was telling me she made some of the food that you be claiming on your gram. Just
Ooh.
I'm just saying that's what the streets. I'm just saying that's the streets.
the street said what?
The streets was saying. I'm just letting you know.
Streets are talking.
The street said
They
that
said
she made some of the meals on my Instagram.
Like some of the ones that you were posting may not have been from Chef Doe.
Doe.
Well, here's the thing.
from,
If
like,
it says Chef Doe on the post, I made it. But not every post says Chef Doe.
Okay, so the other
Oh, he's
ones are
doing
up
that
to-
thing. He's
are
doing
up
the
to
thing.
interpretation.
You see what I'm saying?
Doing the technicality.
I might just post it and
said
be
I got
like
bars.
ooh, this is fire.
Yeah, I got you.
But I didn't make it. Baby Brittany made it.
I just want you to know, like,
It's
I
perception.
don't want to say I'm the voice of the streets, but I'm just telling you what the streets have told your boy.
You're a narc, is what you're saying.
No. No names have been revealed.
What I was talking
just-
about earlier about not wanting to blow up anybody's spot.
Just so you guys, just so you
I was
guys,
like, well, first
just so
and
you
foremost.
guys know, Steven might narc you out on a podcast.
I'll be honest. I don't think I've done anything to narc anyone out.
First of all, I don't claim any guilt because I just justified it, how it works. But still, see this? This you
That's
know
what that means.
you know it's real.
As the hands raise up, it gets more serious. The voice raises.
I was waiting for that.
No, but she's amazing. But she puts up with so much stuff, man.
Puts up with you fucking yelling down your headset when we were gaming.
But I finally got a headset.
You
now,
d-
so
oh my
that-
god, dude!
So
Finally,
now there's no like gunshot noises for her at night. But she deals with women coming through the house
Man,
at
I
all
miss
times of the day.
all times.
of the day.
What's
nah,
up?
man. Not really.
You kind of grow out of it.
I don't even want to say I grew out of it. I just had to prioritize other things over it,
Damn.
That's trash.
which is whack, to be honest. I got to change that in 2020. I'm going to change everything by myself.
See, I like that.
Be a new man in 2020.
You cutting the dreads off? You said.
Don't think so. If I did cut the dreads off,
That's a big commitment.
Do you like?
That's the first
If you
time I've
did,
grown
would you
out.
like keep them?
that's what I was just. That's it's actually a good question.
That's a
We
good
were just
question.
talking about that because they're mad long now. So if I did cut them off, because people will ask me, actually, we can do a whole podcast just on the random crazy questions people ask me about having dreads and different.
This is
kinds
gonna
of
go
people
in a
with
really good
dreads.
direction too. Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah, we got a whole spin coming from this, but no, I think I would because at some point this is the first time I ever grown my hair out, so I probably miss them and just be like, oh, I wonder what it's like.
Yeah.
All right, Wale.
Like it takes a lot of time to get them. Like even like that long. Like those are pretty long.
Yeah.
It takes them a lot of time to get like
Yeah, the
where
first
they're
time
at
I
right
ever
now.
grew my hair out too.
Yeah. Also, there's differences between like a dreadlock and a braid
Yes,
and like a lock.
yes, and twists.
And
There-
twist.
There's like a lock.
Locks are like little ones, like little short ones, right? I don't know. You talk about what am I doing?
I do not want to be the residential hair expert, but obviously looking around the
Like
room,
looking around, yeah.
based off of
I get a bald fade
The
once a
length
week,
of
so
it used to be just like you.
I get a bald fade once a week. You should cut the dreads off. I highly recommend cut the dreads.
Yeah, it might be problems for some people.
I'm gonna veto that.
happen.
You don't have a veto card in your back pocket. How do y'all feel about
This is our fucking podcast.
How do y'all feel about tarot cards?
Let's
Get
finish the dreadlocks.
Get out,
that's
yo,
weird.
get out.
Let's finish the dreadlocks here, Doe.
Okay,
One thing at a time.
on another topic, ladies, you really
Ladies,
shouldn't.
how do you feel about this?
You really shouldn't be having dreadlocks. Fuck that.
Some ladies,
No. Which ones?
It comes to a point where it could be cultural appropriation if you're the.
Which ones?
You look like a.
Yes. However,
Also, ladies, don't. Here we go.
Here comes something heinous.
Yeah, as I said, I might have to step on the ledge on it.
Ladies, don't have dreadlocks, and ladies, don't have weaves either. Toronto women have these colorful ass, wild ass weaves. Like, no one finds it attractive.
Just maintain it. Make sure it looks good.
It doesn't,
Here's
though.
what I will
It
say.
it doesn't.
We're talking about certain people with dreads and locks and some of that. I just want to address a couple things for audiences of all different backgrounds.
I hope this is strongly opinionated because that's all I want to hear.
You need some strongly opinionated stuff?
I hope this is really strong.
Look, I want y'all to understand, my dreads are locked. I wash my hair. Some people cannot wash their hair and still have dreadlocks. Okay? So if you don't know the difference...
Why don't they wash their hair when they have dreads?
Why don't they? Because their hair is unable to stay
Dreaded,
if you will, upon itself. See, my hair has
Don't
a
have dreads.
different kink to it, if you will. It allows it to...
It's a bit bouncier.
Yo, kink is only...
is a mad funny word. It'll catch.
I'm
it'll
not
catch
touching that.
I was
Speaking
for sure,
of, don't touch people's hair either. You'll walk up and be like,
Dude,
"Oh,
I'm
it's
like,
a different texture. Can I
I know
touch
about
it?"
that.
Mad people do that. Actually,
I agree.
don't ask. Oh my god, is that your real
So-
hair? As you're grabbing your hair,
Like already doing
What
it.
kind
Yeah.
of people do that though?
So like,
what, unaware people.
Unaware.
I
But
would
like-
say.
so you're saying that I
we
just
tiptoe
I just
around.
don't think that
Yeah.
you should have dreadlocks if you can't wash them because then you walk by and you smell like a dirty hobo.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably dry shampoos and stuff. I don't know
Yeah,
enough
don't
about
do
that
that.
topic, but I can tell you, mine is washed, so fresh and so clean. Mine will lock on themselves, and they ain't coming out. So if I were to, the only way out for me is I gotta shave my head.
Which you should do.
This is the first
Easy,
time I've grown them
dog.
out.
God damn.
What?
So you're telling me you just let your hair go? It's just gonna keep going in that.
No.
You gotta
like,
do.
You gotta get 'em,
keep
like,
locking
No,
it.
yeah, I gotta.
at the
gotta
base.
I would take off my hand 7 show you guys, but I'm wearing 2 sets of headphones.
As you can see.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. We don't want to put you through that. That's fine. We don't like to put our guests through that.
But
You put me
my
through a bunch of
hair,
shit.
You can shower because people will take like Bob Marley's and these other ones and just think they're all the same. They're not. And being like a young black professional, mine gotta look like a certain way. Yeah, I said it.
You
now
like
we're,
that?
Now we're out here. no, now we're off the ledge.
Couple of suits in here.
Yeah.
And you know, being a young black professional, I have to take my dreads a certain way. Okay.
No, just my hair.
And I wash them every day.
No, that's doing too much. You can't wash out the natural oils. See, we're gonna put
You
y'all
don't-
on. We're
you
gonna
don't-
put y'all on game.
You don't
Sorry.
stink, so that's good.
That's because I wash my.
I think bodily hygiene is really important.
Hey,
Also, people,
is.
if one of your friends has bad breath,
let them know.
you fucking tell them right away.
Hey, and also
Please.
this: if one of your friends comes to you on a subject that is a little sensitive and probably tough, just know that means you guys are pretty close for them to be able to actually talk to you that way.
Are you talking to me?
Well, later I'm gonna say some stuff to you, and before I say it, I'm gonna start it with: are you in a place emotionally where you can receive some news that may hurt you?
Yes.
And
So I
that
just
is
wanna
such
make
a
sure
shitty
that
way
you're-
to start
Yeah.
an argument.
I'm iron, baby.
I said that to
Can you
someone
say
I
that
lost a
one more
friendship
time?
over it. Actually,
I'm bulletproof.
she took it completely wrong.
Wait, you didn't even say anything after that.
No, because sometimes we just like emotionally unload on people, and they may not be in the situation or a headspace in which they can receive the information that you're about to give them.
I need to
be
write
nice.
that down. It's such a good way to like.
Hey,
know,
Keith,
facilitate.
are you in a emotional state that you'd be okay to receive the news I'm about to give
Buddy,
you?
I am a car crash, but let's just add to the insurance money.
Yo, okay. Yeah, I'm
You know what I'm
bulletproof.
saying? Well,
I'm bulletproof.
Sometimes we really can't. If we're talking about mental health or some of the, we're gonna get really deep.
I'm
conversation.
bulletproof, Steven.
Good.
So,
Not all.
yeah,
Hey,
lay it on
I'm
me.
gonna give you some information that you probably are already hip to.
Okay.
Not everyone's built like you,
That's right, they're not. That's not.
Okay.
They're not.
so not everybody is willing or physically able to
I
accept.
tell him this every single time he's here. Because he thinks I'm him.
Nobody's built like you.
Yo, oh my
you
god.
Design yourself.
This is actually
So all I'm saying
I'm
is,
getting a bit reflective now that you said that.
yeah. So all I'm saying is, if you got some stuff to tell somebody, and they come to like, if I went to you and was like, Jesse, bro, look, we're homies, man, but your breath stinks, and you were offended or really hurt by that, a lot of people would be really upset, and like maybe we would beef, we might not talk. Instead of thinking, hey, we're close enough that he feels like he could express this to me in order for me to change or get
Yeah.
better in this realm.